Hey guys, it is Generalkidd and I am back from my vacation. And what better way to kick things off again than with this pretty nifty trick we can do on the Mission Crow's Nest. So, well, first of all, I hope you guys missed me. Hope you guys did enjoy some of the content that I prepared for you during my vacation, and as well as the content that Helios Girl helped fill in for me. But, that was just basically vacation content. I am now back in full force. So, on to the main topic. So, at the beginning of the Mission Crow's Nest, this is the only time that you actually encounter Miranda Keyes in gameplay. And as you can see, she carries a pistol on her, but you can't get her pistol. No matter what you do, you can't swap weapons with her. And she basically never uses the pistol at all, except during that one cutscene. Actually, she doesn't even fire it in that cutscene on the Covenant. So, we're wondering if there's anything special about her pistol, or if we can even get her pistol in general. Because, she's invincible and can't be killed. And the answer is yes, you can get her pistol. So let's see how to get it. What you want to do is basically start from the second rally point of the Mission Crow's Nest. You can start from the first if you want, but it doesn't matter. All you need to do is just come to this part and grab a diploma cover. So, it's kind of a waste of time to start from the first rally point. But there's a bunch of diploma covers in this room, right around where the left diploma cover is deployed. But you just want to grab the diploma cover from there, and then go through the mission as normal until you get to this part where the Pelican is. Miranda Keyes is in that Pelican, and for some reason, the Miranda Keyes in this Pelican actually has a pistol that you can swap for. But how do we get her out of the Pelican? Well, we're going to need to crash our Pelican. However, you may be thinking, that's easy, just hop in the back, throw the diploma cover in the back. Well, this Pelican in particular has a barrier in the back, so you cannot get inside the Pelican. So if you want to crash it, you gotta do something else. Once you kill all the enemies here, the Pelican will come back in and fly down. You want to stand under it where I am, right about here, and wait for it to come down just a little bit more. And when it's slow enough, you want to jump up, and then as you're jumping, at the same time, throw a diploma cover, and it will actually be thrown into the Pelican on the inside. And if you did it right, it will spawn inside, and it will cause the Pelican to freak out, as you can see here. However, this will probably take quite a couple tries, because sometimes she'll recover, or sometimes you'll miss the throw. But if you do it correctly, like we are now, you should be able to flip the entire Pelican and knock Miranda Keyes out of it. So here we go. We got it inside, and let me give you guys a better view from farther away. Let's do it in slow motion too, so you can see how it's going. So it was slowly. This varies how it works, but basically you want the Pelican to go at a total vertical angle or upside down, and at that point it will flip Miranda Keyes out, as well as all the other people in it, and they will all be flipped out with really weird positions. But as you can see, her arm's all messed up, and so is this one. But not as bad as Miranda Keyes, actually. But anyways, yeah. So that's basically all you gotta do to flip her out. And the Pelican itself will just fall through the floor because it's not solid to the ground. But yeah, the Pelican's beside the point here. Now Miranda Keyes is standing out here with her pistol drawn out. Now, if you want to get her pistol, all you gotta do now is just simply swap weapons. However, at the time of the video, we were also doing a second experiment, which we'll show you in this video, actually. Just a few interesting things with Miranda Keyes. But if you want to swap weapons with her, you can swap almost any weapon except for certain ones. As you can see here, I can't swap with the brute shot, but I could swap with other human weapons. And you can swap other Covenant weapons too. But some weapons like the brute shot and the gravity hammer, and I presume the energy sword. I'm not sure about the rocket launcher and fuel rod guns, but all those other weapons I just listed, you cannot give those to her. But you can pretty much give any other weapon to her. But let's do that now. All you gotta do is just swap it, and then you'll have her pistol. So yeah, here is Miranda Keyes' pistol. It's got plenty of ammo in it, interestingly enough, it has like sometimes have like one or two shots fired, even though she never fires her pistol. So that's kind of the odd thing about it. But oh, another thing you should notice that when you swap weapons with her, and this is the thing we were trying to do for the most part, um, she can't hold most weapons correctly. Miranda Keyes was definitely not meant to hold other weapons other than the pistol. As you can see, like her hand like disconnects from her body, and her elbow and her wrist are all like messed up and like I don't know, twisted around. But I guess I don't know. I guess she just was not meant to be like a combatant, I guess, and therefore she's not supposed to hold weapons. But for some reason, with this little glitch, she can hold any weapon, almost any weapon. Now, as for her pistol, which is kind of the purpose of this video, there's nothing special about her pistol. It's got ammo in it, but it's not, like an infinite ammo weapon, nor is it a scarab gun. It would have been cool if she had a scarab gun secretly, because you never see her fire a pistol, so that would have been like an interesting Easter egg, to have like a scarab gun pistol. But unfortunately, no. It's just a regular pistol that she has. But, if you ever wanted to get her weapon from her, then now you can. You can use Miranda Keyes' pistol. I don't know if it's like a like a little souvenir, I guess, but you now have her pistol. Now, for the rest of the video, we're just gonna swap different weapons with her, just to show you how she holds weapons. But as you can see, she does not hold any weapon correctly. She always holds them weird, or she doesn't hold them in the right position, or her hand's like all messed up. Or at least her hand phases through. But the pistol is basically the Magnum is the only weapon that she holds correctly, as you can see here. And like I said, she can't hold certain brute weapons, like the brute shot or the gravity hammer. And as far as I know, like other elite weapons, like the energy sword. But yeah, so that's basically it. That is Miranda Keyes' pistol. And we hope you also found the fact that she holds weapons weird pretty interesting too. If you guys did enjoy this video, remember to leave a like and leave your thoughts in the comments if you have any other suggestions to maybe other experiments to test on Miranda Keyes. But other than that, can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments, and hope you guys are glad I'm back. We've got a lot of cool videos coming out soon now that I'm back in full force, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more. And we will see you guys next time.